Okay, well, sorry. Anyway, so for anybody that knows, it's today is 3/28/2022. You get a reading here. Also, please visit enchantedskye.com. You can book a reading. Also, visit Metaphysical Meanderings. That's my podcast. Um, also, visit buymeacoffee.com / Enchanted Sky. I now am offering Patreon type memberships where we meet on Wednesdays. I've been meaning to do it. It's just I've been sick. So I did all of that for you. Um, sorry that like again, I'm on here late this morning. Like I've been sick. I'm better. I'm getting better. Good morning, you guys. I'm getting better though. So every day I'm starting, my voice is starting to go back to normal. So hi guys. Um I'm tired. Like as far as um my eyes are bothering me this morning. They're dry. I know what's going on with me also. I'm losing weight. And if you guys don't know, I'm taking something called berberine. I'm taking too much. It's crashing my blood sugar. I felt my blood sugar crash in the middle of the night. I gotta go talk to my acupuncturist. I've lost weight and now I think everything's trying to go back to normal. So I gotta stop taking some of this medicine, these herbs. Anyway, it was pretty bad last night, so I didn't. Yeah, I'm feeling better though for my cold. From what I understand, everybody around here within a 200-mile radius has this cold, and it's just kind of like a flu. Anyway, I'm better. So yeah, I don't have to be anywhere this week. Supposed to be on spring break. So the kids are I'm not tutoring. So I'm on here, and I'm also working on my Patreon, which is buymeacoffee.com. So / Enchanted Sky. Join it. The membership's on there. It's called the Turquoise membership. It's $22 a month and you get full rights to me. That means you get me for an hour and a half. I'm only allowing 30 people. That's it. And I've met my numbers before on Patreon, but Patreon was taking so much from you. They were taking 35 to 40%. I mean, that's crazy. So I went on here. They aren't taking anything. They only take 8% or something like that. I mean, that's doable. I can handle that. You know what I mean? But come on, you're exploiting people. So anyway, but today's daily is you're going to be juggling some money. There's time and money, time and money, time and money, time and money. Okay. And something's going to get better because it's like the ending of something, like the darkest before the dawn. So maybe something's going to break open. I keep saying I'm going to remember. I don't know if you guys remember a few weeks ago. I swear I was told somebody that was listening to me was going to win the lotto or somehow win some money, something. I didn't know what it was, but they told me that and they were under 40. And I'm kind of going, shucks, maybe it's me. Hey, this is my time according to my astrology. But so anyway, I'm playing the lotto and I keep winning, or like scratches, and I keep winning $5 every time I go. Nothing bigger than $5. And I always tell everybody I win all the time. I just don't win anything big. So anyway, but my point being, maybe somebody's gonna do something good that's going to end everything. That was what that had to do with that. So anyway, you're also working on something new, something that you're mastering a craft. This could also mean a job related opportunity or a new job, something new that you have an opportunity to start because something else is ending and you've come full circle. Now this is a good lucky card. It just means it's time now for something new. And you're going to be working hard at whatever you're doing. You're going to be working hard today. Now, it's interesting that we got this card. Now, notice they're all right side up. Now, I usually take my deck and throw my deck around. And that's why sometimes they're upside down, sometimes, and they have different meanings, and you guys know that. Anyway, this one's meaning, you're working really hard, and you're going to be very careful in everything you say and do. You're not going to be trusting of anybody, and you're going to do everything yourself. So it's kind of like, dotting your I's, crossing your T's, making sure you're thorough. So make sure nobody comes back at you with anything. So I want to say so if I had to put all these cards together, you're going forward with something. And you're just being very thorough, very cautious, and very calculated today. This is probably the card that we'll concentrate on because this is a full circle. It's a very It's a very heavenly sent card. It's good luck. It's time to start something new karmically. So it's a good card. So like I always said, we're gonna do our meditation really quick in the mornings, right? I don't have as many people on today. I came on later. So um yeah, it looks to me like you can tell that I'm still not real good. Yeah, I'm feeling better though. I was out yesterday. I'm out and about. Today I'm gonna get groceries. So big rough life there. Actually, I'm gonna be working on my PhD today. I'm gonna be and writing that book I've been starting. That's why I think that that's what this represents for me. And something's coming full circle is I started my Patreon today, my buy me a coffee. So see how they work for me too. So how will they work for you? So I want everybody in a nice comfortable spot. No driving. If you're driving, turn it off. And I want you everybody to take a nice deep breath because we're going to concentrate on this card. Okay? So take a nice deep breath through the nose, out the mouth. And it's the 478 pattern. Okay? Good morning. Yes, I'm feeling a lot better. Thanks, Charisma. I'm feeling much better. So yeah, it's just a head cold. Now, I did lose my sense of smell a little, but I thought, oh my God, I must have COVID. I'm going to go test. And my husband tested, it's negative, and I got what he's got. So, because we only had one test. It's probably from the Zicam. I was using Zicam, and Zicam will kind of fry your smell because I walked in this morning and I'm raising chickens. I don't know if you guys know that. I'm raising chickens and I could smell chickens this morning when I walked in my entryway and I'm like, oh, I gotta get my chickens out of here. They're getting too big. But like I said, one of my things I'm gonna cover on my Buy Me a Coffee. This diet is working, you guys. I can't get a diet to work because if you guys don't know, my mother was a severe diabetic. That's what killed her. And I have a theory about this because, you know, anybody I know this mother was a diabetic on insulin, almost everybody I know has a weight problem. I think that the weight problem comes from her having the fluctuations of insulin. And it crossed my placenta. Even though I don't have diabetes, it's like I'm diabetic. It's weird. So, well, the diet that I'm on is extremely low carb. It's not keto, but it's low carb. I get to have one piece of bread today. It's low carb. It's a dirty keto. All raw fruits and vegetables, nothing processed. I'm losing weight. I'm looking at myself in the thing here, and I can see my face. So I always look. It always looks in my face. I know that's weird, but even my husband. He's like, "You've lost weight." Well, I don't measure pounds. I measure inches, and I've lost about 3 inches total around my body already, and it's been a month and a half. Not even about a month. So anyway, we're going to concentrate on this. So everybody take a nice deep breath. 478 pattern is a pattern that would help you go to sleep. So if you want to go back to sleep this morning, and I can help you with that too. But I know that this works, okay? This 478 pattern works, okay? You're going to breathe in for 4, hold it for 7, push it out for 8, let it go for 8. So, and it works. If you can't sleep, by the way, and you're really struggling to sleep at night, try that. You'll be to sleep in 5 minutes. I kid you not. I used to be the world's greatest sleeper until I went through all my hormone things. So now I'll wake up sometimes. I've determined what's waking me up is my blood sugar. What's happening is my blood sugar plummets. And it never did that before, and I've been on this called berberine, and it may cause hypoglycemia. Well, what does your body do? It wakes you up. You should be eating something. See how I noticed that when I feel better, I'm sleeping through the night. So I'm at a point where I'm going to talk to my doctor because he's got me, my acupuncturist, he's got me taking a very low dose of this, and I've lost weight. So see how yeah. So I think from what I can tell, because I know what my clothes fits like when I gain and lose weight, I've lost about 15, but I'm actually measuring, so it's okay. So let's go. We're going to take a nice deep breath in, and we're going to hold it for 4, we're going to breathe in for 4, sorry. hold it for 7 and push out for 8. So 2, 3, 4, hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, blow out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I want you to concentrate on that world card. What does that world card mean? Keep breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. It decreases anxiety. That's what the 478 pattern is. What does this mean? This is a blessing. You are blessed with this. Do you see the angel in the left corner? You're also representing Taurus, which is money, Leo, which is taking action, okay? And the top can represent a couple of different signs. It can be Capricorn also. So there are some different symbols and signs on here, but you are coming full circle. It's time to start something new. Breathe in for 4. My cat is meowing. He wants out. Hold for 7. Okay, blow out. This is my favorite move. This next breath you take, you're going to breathe through your hands and feet. Concentrate like if the oxygen was coming from the tips of your feet and the tips of your fingers. So, okay, so breathe in and imagine that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now just keep doing that. This is the card of the day that we're concentrating. What is ending? This is a good omen, though. This isn't something ending that's bad. It's a completing a cycle for something new to start. So keep concentrating. Breathe in for 4 through your fingertips and toes. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time. These are mini. These are just mini. Okay, if you want to keep doing this, you can. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now blow out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do you see how that slows you down? Okay. Keep doing that. And I will answer questions now this morning. Sorry that I haven't been on here. Like I said, I've been sick. So it goes in. And remember that I had my tonsils pulled. So my tonsils they're my filter, right? Can't figure out. And I look a little pale too. I noticed that I'm real pale. I don't have any lights on or anything. But really, I'm not pale. I'm not sick or anything. I'm just pale because I'm under a funny light and I have no makeup on. I'm not but I am, like I said, I am feeling better. Okay, and I pray for any of you guys. Oh, good. Breathing through your fingertips works very well. And whenever you're having anxiety, if you do that, it slows your breathing down because anxiety comes from your, because it's adrenaline and stuff. It comes from your breathing. So if you slow your breathing down and you imagine the fingertips and toes, it works really well. I learned that during my meditation class that I took. Remember, I'm a certified meditation specialist. Yeah, it's more just not a big deal. I took a couple classes. Anyway, what am I doing? Lily, you know what? It's a nice day. I'm going to get my groceries. I'm actually supposed to be on spring break. So I was actually going to get in my car and drive to someplace warm today. I really was. I was going to drive south as far as I could go, maybe down. To me, Missouri's probably warm right now. So I was thinking about it, but that's about 4 hours, 5 hours. And I thought about it and I'm like, I don't know. I just bought something. I just bought a trailer. I am going to Taos and I did get invited to go to Sedona. And with the pandemic again, I don't know if you guys have seen, there's over 1 million new cases a day in England. It's the Omicron virus mutated and it's coming back around again. And I'm really hoping that I get to go, because when I pull cards about going to New Mexico, it keeps pulling it's a two of swords. A two of swords means you don't know yet. It's up in the air. And so I'm like, oh, lovely. So I did buy a trip insurance though, but yeah. Okay, Veronica, what do you mean by a remote notary? What is that? I don't understand that question. Okay. Nikki, I think you have met your future husband. Yes, respect the mask is right. Now, I know that some people are anti-maskers, but I want to tell you something. If you can't see that these masks work, because nobody had this head cold, this flu going around. And we also have kind of cut down on our immunities because, we're not wearing we were always wearing masks. Nobody was sick though. Soon as the masks are off, now everybody's sick. So anybody that says that the masks don't work is full of garbage. I'm sorry. But anyway, Lily, oh, you're thinking about switching programs with school. You are going to switch programs slightly. Mm-hmm. Oh, notarizing remotely. That's excellent ideas, Veronica. Yes, it's an excellent idea. Tina, you're having trouble with your furnace. No, you can fix it this time. But I want to say before the end of the year, you might have a new one. So have to have a new one. Either that or early next year. So try to save up if you can. I think he can fix it this time, but not next or something like that. Okay. I trusted the mask, but I am curious if things will progress with my fiance. Oh, yes, sunshine. What do you mean by progress? I mean, it's a fiance. What? Be more specific. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm like, you're going to get married. Yeah. I think he's a good person. It's a he, right? It feels like a good person. He feels like he's got anxiety or something. Is he just scared about the marriage or something? Yeah. PT Chris, when you see me getting a new job, soon. Here in April. Soon. It won't be exactly what you want, but you're doing it anyway. Karen, should you fly east for the funeral? Yeah, do it now, because I'm telling you, I still think we might have lockdown. Something's up. I was saying that earlier. To my husband, I'm like, wonder if I'm going to end up not going into Mexico. Because one of my friends said, because she's going with me, she says, I had a dream we couldn't go. And I'm like, I'm wondering too. That's why I got trip insurance through AAA. If you guys don't belong to AAA, oh my God, what a deal. They're like $140 a year. And you get like 4 tows up to 200 miles. You get like all this extra stuff. They book your flights for you. You can buy insurance through them, trip insurance, and they're a good deal. I'm glad I went with them. I don't think I'll ever look for any place else because I'm like, for $150, it's so worth your peace of mind. Like, oh my gosh. Anyway, yeah, I got a local chapter here, and she's been awesome. Anyway, see, these people should be paying me for advertising. So, because you know that there's only 18 people watching, but I'm getting about 300 hits so far. It's starting to really snowball. I have a video I'm taping today, and it probably will go viral. We are in the process of compilating. If you've ever been watching, you'll see angels. Now, it's hard to see them today because I'm behind light, but when it's been darker in the mornings and stuff, you can't miss them. And we are in the process of compilating all of my videos that have where you can see the angels and stuff around me. And there's probably about 15 or 18 of them. And I keep thinking that I'm special, but I don't think I am. I think other people have the same thing. Because I know somebody said this morning that they were online and they were watching in the mirror and they said they saw something streak right by. And I'm like, it just happens to be I'm on camera. So I think it's happening to everybody. And I really think it is too. Don't you kind of wonder if we're not in the tribulation? Are you starting to wonder? Because I've been thinking really deeply about that. Now, you guys know that I have my own Christian beliefs. I am Christian because I follow the teachings of Jesus. That is a Christian. Do I follow the standard Christian crap that everybody's telling me to? No. Do I know my own truth? Yes. Do I follow most of everything that's in there in some way, shape, or form in the Bible? Yes. Do I read the Apocrypha? Yes. Do I read the lost books of the Bible? Yes. Do I have a completely different opinion than a lot of evangelical Christians? Yes. But do I believe that this is the tribulation? Yes. I think this is, because if you think about it, when I did my reading, this, and remember, I just repeat what everybody says, right? I just repeat what people say, what they tell me to say. And because when I'm doing my meditation, because, I'm talking to guides and everything, they said to me, the readings that they did, the things that they did for us, for the January, all the predictions were a course of 4 years. And I kept asking why, and they wouldn't tell me why. And I'm just kind of thinking that, I don't know. But anyway. Yes, I do too, Lily. I think world is one big classroom. Oh yeah, is your cat seeing things? Oh, thank you, you guys. Thank you, Karen. For a response on my email in regard to the job opportunity, do you think I will get a response from them? Indu. Yeah, but it's gonna be able to take a little. It could be it's gonna be a little while yet. hmm Nikki, I'm not sure about the initials. I'm not sure. It's confusing to me. It's hard for me to concentrate. You guys, I understand sometimes, hey, there have been times I have pulled names for people that they're going to marry, but it's very rare. Yesterday, I had a woman on here. She was testing me. She called me up and I go, well, hi. I always ask when you call me for a reading. So how do you know me? YouTube, TikTok. And she's like, well, somebody referred me to you, a friend. And I'm like, well, who's that? She wouldn't tell me. And I'm like, well, usually word of mouth is pretty good. I could not read this woman. It was the hardest thing. And normally, stop, kitty. My cat's meowing. He wants out. And I couldn't read her. If she was really tough. You guys do understand that, some of these people that are skeptics, some of these people that are atheists or whatever that they decide they want to be, and then call me for reading to just to test me. I can't read for you. Oh, it doesn't work. It's not real. No, you're blocking me. You have to relax and let me. I'm only as good as you are. So if you're scared, or if you're, those are negative emotions. I can't read through negative emotions because they're so strong. So anyway, just thought I would say that. But yeah, you guys, shall put the name itself. Nikki, Nikki, put the first name. How's that? Your point is that the animals are freaking out? I would say that too. You know what? You're right. There's changes in the animals. I'm seeing it also. Remember, I've got dogs, cats, horses, chickens. I'm seeing a lot of... I saw a bald eagle yesterday flying around the house. I'm seeing a lot of birds lately. Owls. We've got quite a few owls. Hawks. Just in the last couple of days. I don't know. I don't know. I think we're in for it. I just don't understand. I keep saying we're going to be growing your own food. You're going to appreciate what I say. I still say the grid, something about the grid's something's going on. I don't understand. And people, the beings from the other side are trying their best, from heaven, from the other universes. There's other universes. Yes, there is. They're trying hard to keep us from pushing the button. I don't know. I stay really optimistic because remember, I'm a Sag. We're just normally optimistic type people, but I don't know, something's up. And I know you guys are talking. I know you guys can feel it. I know there's a crash. If you were watching my podcast Saturday, I'm sorry, but the U.S. went to the gold standard. I don't care. And I keep thinking, what other evidence do we have? And so I've been searching around. There's going to be banks failing. That's one of the signs. You're going to see it. There's financial crises all over the place. So yeah. Yep, they're messengers, MJ. You're right. Yes, you know what? Oh, you have Lily. You have some people in your family too. what do you see about cyber attacks in America? I think the grid might go down. I keep telling my young kids, I keep telling my own children know this. You better read. You better have books. You better have knowledge in your head. Don't be depending on the internet for everything. Now, when governments change, when societies change, there's always a loss of technology and knowledge. Remember that. That was one of what my history teacher used to tell me. Remember, I taught history for a while. That things will be lost and forgotten when other cultures take over and other things happen. So I just keep saying, use your common sense. I'm saying, I'm going out today to buy mason jars. You guys know what mason jars are. They're for canning. I'm not kidding you. I'm also personally stacking fruits and vegetables, canned vegetables, stuff that'll stay for a long time. I've got a very large kitchen and I've got a lot of space. And I told my husband I'm going to probably buy $15 to $20 worth of just canned vegetables today. They've already said that there's going to be a food shortage. Biden was online Thursday on, I think it was CBS. I'm not sure. I was watching. He goes, there's going to be a food shortage. I mean, I've been saying this the whole time, right? It has to do with the wheat also. Ukraine is one of the biggest producers of wheat. It's gonna cavalcade. It's gonna cause a chain reaction. Now, like I said, I'm scared about my horses because everybody's gonna grow wheat and not plant hay. I just talked to my hay guy. I'm like, bring me, because right now, I know it sounds like cheap, but 1,000 pounds is $80. Now, it might sound me like, well, that's a lot of, that's 2,000 pounds is what feeds my horses for a month. I have 3 horses and a pony. And that is what is feeding my horses. So you figure out how much money that is. I'm scared. I've got 5 acres of pasture that they eat from May until like around September to October. That's when it starts to slow down. The sugar content slows down, and then they have to come in and start eating hay. And so for those few months, I'm good. But I've already told my husband we can only hold about 15 to 18 bales in our barn. And so I think I might just start. I've got a place for storage for small bales. I'm thinking of doing 2 years. 2 years of hay storage because I'm scared. I mean, that for me to be worried. Do you see what I'm saying? Yes, you're right, Lily. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I've got a pony that's only 36 inches. She's a Shetland mini cross. She's 22. People are like, oh my God, she's so old. Ponies live forever. They would be like 40. So she's not even old. But yeah, she's my grandkids' pony. They can ride her around. They can hook up a cart and mess around with her. And then my one horse is my extra horse for when other people come ride with us. And she's my heart, the one I couldn't get rid of. And then the other 2 we ride. So I always said that, well, when the gasoline's, there's no gas, I guess, and electricity, I'll be riding my horse. So people think I'm kidding. And I've talked to other people that have horses and they say the same thing. So yeah. I just be forewarned so you are prepared. I don't know what else to say. Do I think there's a nuclear war? I don't know. It's in a different way, I think. I don't think anybody's really dumb. I don't think anybody's dumb enough to push that button, but there are some crazies out there. So like I said, if you watch my podcast in January, I said I saw tanks in the desert. I saw I think if you noticed back in January, I said I saw bombs in the air, bursting, the top of a city, the edge of a city, and then the bombs in the background. Watch my podcast. I think I saw Ukraine. I think that's what I saw. They show me pictures. So sometimes they give me actual information. Sometimes they do talk to me because I'm a clairaudient. But most of it was in pictures. So, yeah. The aliens won't let them push the button. You know what, Lily? I think so too. I just think I predicted last year there would be a massive reduction in population on the earth. And I don't think it's from nuclear war. I think it might be starvation. And I want you guys to know that. I don't, are we going to starve? Not if you're forewarned. You know, like I said, I'm worried. Kitty, hush. My cat won't shut up. Go on. He wants outside. Um, go on. Go on. Anyway, I just be prepared. I mean, I'm worried if something, the worst happens, worst comes to worst. When it comes to my horses, I've already decided I've got open pasture. I'm out in the country. If it got to a point that my horses were starving, I probably would take them somewhere, the safest place I could find, and let them go so that they could forage and they could graze. Because there's a lot of area around here to graze. That I live near a marsh, and we call it marsh hay. And I'd let them down into the marsh to eat because I don't know what else I would do if that was the worst case scenario. I don't feel like it's going to get that bad. So, but I just want you to be careful. So, okay. So yes, I'm telling you, you're right. I agree. It's already begun. Yes. State versus Washington or California for you to move to, Karen? Is that what that question is, dear? Oh, MJ, that looks great. That restaurant's going to be fine. We're gonna make it through this whole food shortage thing. I said that I saw somehow Putin backing down in some way, and I don't understand if it's financial. There's something. And like I said, we're involved. We're involved by May. It's like involved. Right now, we're just kind of standing around like watching, but the United States will be involved. So, and by the way, Biden did call him a bully, so which he is. So don't think that great of Biden, but at the same point, I don't think he's that bad either. He's just calling a spade a spade. So, and he doesn't like Putin. He says it right out. So, just keep the peace, guys. So, yeah. Oh, thank you. Okay. I thought that's what you meant, Nikki. I think so. Yes. Do I think lockdowns will happen? I don't think we'll ever get to an actual lockdown, but it's going to be like it was last year. The numbers are going to rise. I'm starting to see it a little bit here. Now they plummeted. Now they're rising again because people are traveling. I have to concentrate if I see a lockdown happening, but I know I'm scared I'm not going to go on my flight that I just paid for. I just paid $2,000 for $2,500. That's why I said I went. Best thing you ever could do. AAA. I'm telling you. Okay. Not a problem, MJ. You're going to be okay. Keep your food costs as low as you can right now. Keep things, but do high quality. Make good food for cheap prices. You'll be all right. God, it's expensive to go out to eat now. You can't get out of there. Even the cheapest place is like $40. It's ridiculous. That's why I'm growing my own food. Matter of fact, I've been waiting every day. I go to Home Depot to see when the tomatoes and the plants come in. Because you remember I have a greenhouse. I'm going to grow them in my greenhouse in pots, in nice big huge pots. Let them take root, get ready to produce fruit right away, and then put them out where it doesn't freeze anymore so I can get fruit all summer. That's the plan. So anyway, you guys take care. I'm going to go. I have to go grocery shopping. So plus I'm going to work on my PhD. So if you want to contact me, I do have some readings I do today. You can hit me up, talk to me. All right. Bye guys.